How do we fix our thoughts?
What a great question. I think it probably demands, hours of explanation. We wouldn't even scratch at it. But in a nutshell, I think what happens is when people, what is it? What's the content of your character? What's the content of your thoughts, right? So we have our quote, which has been up at every single Casey's gym over the last 33 years. The Lao Tzu quote: "Watch your thoughts. Your thoughts become your words. Watch out for your words, because your words are going to become your actions. Watch out for your actions; they become your habits. Watch out for your habits, because it becomes your character. Watch out for your character, because it becomes your destiny." And if you follow that train of thinking, then you have to ask yourself, what is my train of thinking here? How do I approach each day? How do I approach each individual connection I have with someone? Heraclitus said that the soul is dyed the color of its thoughts, and that you think only on those things that can bear the full light of day. Day by day, what you think, what you do is who you become. Your integrity is your destiny, and it's the light that guides your way. I know that before I close my eyes for the last time, I want to know that I led a virtuous life, that I was at my best. Not perfect, right? Not perfect, but leading a good life based on kindness towards others, loving the most, right? Whoever loves the most wins. And so your thoughts, if your thoughts become your words, and your words become your actions, and your actions become your habits, what type of habits do you want to get into with your thinking? You can have like a crazy thought or Jesus, a violent thought. But if you stay with it, if you stay with it long enough, you become that thing. Of course, the story that a lot of our kids love about the two wolves that live inside each person. The old Cherokee grandfather says that to his grandson. The first wolf is violent. It's easily angered. It's filled with rage. It doesn't really protect the pack, and is only interested in its own interest. The other wolf, that wolf is noble. It's brave. It protects the other pack members. It's kind. It's kind. And of course, the Native American boy says, which one is stronger? And of course, the grandfather says, whichever one you feed. So what types of thoughts are you feeding yourself on a day-to-day basis? And so I find that, I have to go through a series of mantras every day, kind of prayers and meditations. I start my day out with that. And I've been studying Stoicism since February of 1984. It's very in vogue these days, very in vogue. I think probably misunderstood by some folks. But I'm glad to see that people are consulting Epictetus and Marcus Aurelius and Seneca and others. But those three would be my trinity. So, if you're approaching your thoughts on a day-to-day basis, you have to ask yourself, are these the best thoughts I can have? Is this my best? Is this my best stuff? I hope not. And if it hasn't been your best stuff, the thing that I find absolutely extraordinarily exciting is that you can just change that on a dime. And you can begin again. As Rumi says, ours is not a caravan of despair. Come, O wanderer, O worshiper of learning. Even if you've broken your vow 1,000 times, come back again. If you haven't liked who you've become, then change it. And you only change through practice. You only get better at yoga through practice. You get better at boxing through practice. You get better at running through running. You get better at being a good person by being a good person. I'm done.